Yeah. Uh, right. Yeah. Let's play some Yomi quick before it bombs out again. Zane has the purple hair. Oh no, you have the purple hair. Sorry, he has the purple. The purple. Yes, he's got a purple shirt. Where is purple shirt? I mean, he was on my last. He did have a chat on my last stream. He was chatting with me. He's been talking a lot about it. So, what do you want to talk about, Zane? Yeah, he is. He's neither. He's the blood guard. So there's various factions like that kind of. It's more obvious in Codex where there's like factions anyway, but yeah, and there's various factions that develop as the timeline moves on in the Fantasy Strike world and lore. So yeah, if you play Jaina in Fantasy Strike fighting game, you can find out a bit more about Zane actually. Yeah, yeah. You quit out of most of them, to be fair. I mean, you did a few of them, but like, I mean, you don't even have to beat. You can just skip, and you can still see all the stories. You have to fight everyone once, but whether you win or lose, you can skip them if you don't want to. If you just want to skip to the end. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff. If you, I've again because I kind of know all the lore, like where it was going to go. Like, it wasn't a shock to me, but there's some stuff at the end of him. He does appear in Phantasy Strike currently. I think that's the only story mode he appears in. But yeah. So he's not on the Quince side, and he's not on the Grave and Rook side, or any of that. He's just because he's just Yes. Technically, I believe at the point of Yomi, I think Vendetta is part of his team. Yeah, I think Zane's team at the point of Yomi in the timeline, because Phantom Strike's a bit. It's like before and after Yomi, if you know what I mean, because the starts of character stories is before Yomi, but the end of the character stories, yeah, the end of the character stories is generally after where Yomi would kind of be taking place at the same sort of time that Phantom Strike would be, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so post, and then Codex is definitely after it because there's some things there. No, it's another game he's made, but it's only available in physical. There is ways to play it digitally on, I think it's called Tabletopia. You've come across that? Yeah, but again, it's not like rules enforced, so you kind of have to have know all the rules to play it, and I don't know all the rules. So you mentioned some friends. You can probably buy them, but you could probably pay for it. But Steve has it actually, as in Steve and Sarah. Steve, he has Codex. He has all of it. Yeah. So I've played a couple of games with him. Um, it's very cool, but it's pretty complicated. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I was gonna, I'd be. The thing is that I was really hoping they'd have the resources to do a digital version of it, and it still might happen one day. Like, but obviously they're always struggling for finances, so they can't make. Yeah, so they'd love to. I mean, yeah, I was always hoping there'd be a digital version because the problem was I kind of bought a load. I was like buying board games things and then realizing I'm never actually going to get to play these with anyone. Ah. I mean, their team has been bigger than that at times, so I don't know how big it is now. But so I don't know how they classify that. They might be like, "Oh no, you had like
Right. Well, back here, Discord doesn't seem to be back yet. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? The stream seems to be back.
Can now.
I think I might have had my stream muted for the last bit anyway, so you know what? The stream starts now.
Okay.
Hi,
You
Agoners.
might be allowed to stream.
Hi.
Hello again.
Oh, hi for the first time.
Fire Marshal. Well, so we have had some people in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, because you're constantly going live, you're trying to get people out of bed.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
How many times have you gone live today now?
Three
times.
Yeah, only 3.
Oh my god.
This is just a very active streaming day, what can I say? So we're doing Zane.
Yeah.
He's got a max combo of 4. He's got really cool lore that you've missed the whole conversation of that. Also, I think it was muted. 85 health, and he's an anarchist. I just had a little blip as well. It was just like, welcome to the chat room at me again. And he does shenanigans. Once per turn, when you could play a combo card, reveal 2 cards from the top of your deck and use up to 1 of them in your combo. But how do you know? Gosh. You
have to use one, by the way, or not use either. But yeah, and discard them. So you can't not play this shenanigans. He has to do it. Which is it's partly why he's a bit busted. He's top tier, by the way. We're into like definite top 4, probably top 3.
Okay, I'm trying to think how that's good, not bad, because
basically, you know how you played Gwen, right? And she draws 2 cards a turn. Well, this essentially is a free extra card whenever you hit someone. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because it only triggers though when you
can
could
only
play
do
a
a
combo.
Or does it add to the total amount of combo?
You basically get a free card. It's random, so you can't necessarily.
But it adds to your max combo value.
Good or not?
Like.
Yeah, you still only got a max combo of 4, and you have to put. Well, you don't have to put one of those cards in, but you can put one of those cards into your combo.
But like, surely. Right. So is it just like the idea is that a lot of the time those cards won't be suitable, but in reality most of the time they are really good?
Most of the time. Well, when you see how his deck, again, all these abilities, like we've always said before, like the abilities in isolation don't really make sense. They you have to like look at the whole deck to see them in context. And virtually all of his cards are quite good at randomly plugging into a combo.
Well, we do know.
Not all of them.
We do know he has meaty attacks. So meaty. While your opponent is knocked down, your normal attacks are speed 1. Wow.
It's not as good as it looks though, because unlike shenanigans, which is better than it looks on paper, meaty attacks isn't.
They look the other way around, don't they?
Yeah, no. Shenanigans is really, really useful. Meaty attacks is a bit niche, and the reason is because, again, if you look at his deck in a minute, you'll see there's not that many ways to get knocked down.
Oh, he's got 2.
Yeah, there's only 2, and they're only attacks. He doesn't have knockdown on his throw, like most characters do. Oh. But his throw is a linker.
That is unusual. Where are we?
That's why any random throw, Fire Marshally, sorry. Fire Marshal
Lily. Lily.
Got it. Fire Marshal Lily. Alright, it was so easy, but all condensed into one word confused me. Exactly the same. Shenanigans is just free card advantage, basically, to get free cards all the time. So it's not quite as good as 2 cards per turn like Gwen, but it can be at times if you're landing attacks. Essentially, you're getting extra cards all the time.
But he doesn't bleed life like Gwen does.
No, exactly, and he's anyway. There's a reason he's top tier. Like, believe me, I'll put all this together.
So in the UK, we spell Marshall with 2 L's at the end. So it actually says Fire Marshal ILY, which stands for I love you.
I see.
Yeah.
Good.
That's canon now, Lily. Sorry. Okay.
So he gets a boost on speed if he gets a knockdown on all his normal attacks. That also makes it a bit polarizing.
But his attacks that knock down are also quite slow.
Yeah, but again, they're enders.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like. Also, he's got a ton of dodges. 4 dodges in a deck is a lot.
And they all have the really broken card art. that makes me cry because his leg is coming out of his chest.
Yes, he does have some very bad art.
He has two hip positions. One of them's back here and the other one's down here.
Yes. He's just spinning very quickly.
There's no blur lines, Remy.
It's so fast, the blur lines, you can't even see them.
Hi, Haz, how are you doing? Look at this, look how jank this art is, Haz. Look, like, where is this leg connected to? Here? Where is this leg connected to? Down here? How big are his hips? What the hell?
The weird thing is, right, I never really saw it.
Yeah,
like, people talked about it, and I didn't see it for so long.
Yeah, if you don't...
At least it's not...
That is true. So many of them are horny arts on these decks. They're a bit old mama has my stream just keeps pagering on me, so you pick the right emote there. Well, my internet, namely, it's the wires in the wall. I've heard you're a city boy now, Haz. I've heard you're no longer a country goblin doing your blacksmithing, but you're a modern city go-getter now. I don't know whether to commiserate you or congratulate you, honestly.
I'll congratulate you.
I wish I'd ate foodings. I've just had some peanuts today. Literally peanuts. Right. And he's got some abilities. On the 4 of all cards. What's the 4? 4? Is a block dodge. Interesting. Full combo. Whenever you use all your combo points or hit with a can't combo move, you may discard this card to remake the opponent's hand. They reveal their hand, shuffle it, put it on the bottom of their deck, and then draw that many cards. Oh jeez.
It's super random.
Yeah.
Like, you could do that and they could get a way better hand, like, because you never know. He's got no way to see their deck until that point, so it's actually not useful the fact you see their hand, really. No. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Really. It's just so you can see what they ditched.
Well, I mean, yeah, like in theory, you know those cards are at the bottom of the deck, so if they had 2 aces, they're not going to get them for a long time unless they drag them up from the bottom.
Reveal the hand, shuffle it, put it on the button.
Because it's on the bottom, so you know they're not going to draw it.
You're right, actually.
So the odds of them,
that is true, actually.
Like, if they had 2 7s in their hand and have played 2 7s, it's like, well, they're not going to get another one.
That's a good point. Yeah, Andrew Mirror is pointing out it depends on the matchup. Yeah, there are good ways to use it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to play Zane very well, but yeah, I think it's like mid to late game when your opponent's been building up a hand of stuff and have done some power ups, and you kind of know they've got a groovy hand. That's like maybe when it's useful.
They've got a groovy hand.
Yeah, like against Lum, so like Lum's trying to build a certain hand, and it's like that can really mess him up.
If anybody was going to do an Austin Powers, it would be Lum. Lum is Panda Boy, by the way, just for context, just in case. No, people don't know. Lum, this is Lum. He's a gambling panda. A gambling kung fu panda. There we go. Very groovy. Am I losing you again? No, I'm not.
No, apparently not.
You're just very sad. You're very sad that I just said that, that's all.
I was very confused for a minute, but okay. Yes. Oh, is it because I said groovy?
Yes.
Oh, I get it now. Sorry, that's just the word I use because I'm of a certain age.
You're actually a boomer and you're 70 years old. That's what you're saying. Because groovy is very 1960s, and I'm pretty sure you're not actually of that certain age.
But I can see Snowcat. Sorry, this is a cat that lives near me, and I saw it seemed to always be out in the snow, so I call her Snowcat.
Oh, I thought I would just imagine a snowy white cat then. So kings are crash bombs.
Yeah, so this is kind of pseudo reversal thing. Yeah, it's the can't be interrupted thing is really good. So that's very similar to the armor on Rook, if you remember how that worked. Where you get hit, it's the thing where you get hit still, but then you hit them back, and then they stops their combo as well. Very, very similar to the rock armor, how it works.
Okay. If this is blocked, you take 5 damage and are knocked down. So
it's a super high risk, high reward type of thing. If they block it, you get super screwed.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, when he there's a little hidden disadvantage to Zane. So when he knocks down the opponent, he gets that meaty attacks ability, yeah? Mm-hmm. But when you get knocked down, it's much worse for him than any other character being knocked down, and it's very subtle as to why. And what you got to try and do is, do you remember the knockdown rules?
He's got more dodges than everybody else.
That's a bad thing for starters,
and he's
right?
only got even numbered blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So
I did it.
You always know.
I'm an A+
Nice one. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you always know he can't. If you play an odd-numbered attack, you will always beat his block.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he wants to block, but obviously, when he's knocked down, one of the good things to do is another crash bomb.
True.
Or like, yeah.
But you know that tactic, so.
Yeah, or he's got his aces as well, of course, which we shall come to soon. So he does have some fast moves he can do whilst getting up. Even his 2 attacks pretty fast. His normal attacks 0.3s, which are pretty quick.
Where are they down here? Fast attack 0.0 ace 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 1.2 ace ace 2.3 to 2.8 jack.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted.
No straights. No straights, by the way.
No straights, even though he can do combos.
Yeah. No, can't ever get aces from straights. So yeah. I think you need to. I think. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Say if you've seen his aces though, have a good look at his ace, because as we've said before, abilities don't necessarily define the character. The aces do. Although in his case, I do think.
4 aces for that one, and you need 2 aces for the other one. But you can't get them. Well, you can do them from double cards, I guess.
So yeah, get maximum anarchy. 50 is the most damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that bit. I was just looking at all the other stuff.
It's insane, and it's partly why he's so good. Like he's got his general way of playing, which is kind of super aggressive, getting loads of cards because he keeps drawing cards off shenanigans all the time when he hits you, and just kind of going ham in a bit like Setsuki or Gwen would do. Because he's just gonna, as long as he's hitting, he's drawing loads of cards, right? Yeah. But the other way to win is just sit back and build up a maximum anarchy, and just like as long as you hit that, it's like boom, you win. Because it's kind of like Graves. If you know when you land Graves 45 damage super, like it's very hard to lose a game in which you hit with that. Like same with maximum.
Because you're not going to have it until you've been through the game a little while anyway, and therefore they will have taken some damage over time anyway. So you're probably just going to wipe them.
And it's just the fear factor as well. Like if you power up for 2 aces and you're playing against Zane, you're like, oh crap, has he got maximum anarchy ready? Like, so you can then use that to scare them basically.
Let's
have got a cool Joker out as usual.
Practice round.
You're gonna smash the AI.
I think I should practice because I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's a bit weird. So I've got about another round.
No, AI's chosen. Oh, did I choose Zane on AI? That was probably stupid of me.
You can quit it and change again if you don't want to play against Zane.
Yeah. I think I double-clicked it. Let's do round.
Hard Yomi bot will kind of play their character somewhat correctly, so it's kind of interesting sometimes. Easy.
Andrew says 5 dodges is not super screwed, but knockdown is.
That was talking about the king, yeah. Andrew Mirror's talking about the king and saying it's not like super bad to take 5 damage, correct? But getting knocked down is not great. I mean, yeah, like anything in this game, you're never screwed. So again, you can't use a single ace. That's one thing I don't like about him. This is the thing. He's such a weird character to play with. I don't really know how to play him well at all. I just know he's really good.
Thinking about opening with the throat. Look at all these things I can use to burn and get aces. Wow. So I'm thinking about using this.
You're just going to throw with a 10 throw, so a very slow throw to start the game. Risky, but if the opponent wants to bot. But you are against Monkey Bot, so you have to understand Monkey Bot does not understand that this is the start of the game.
Yeah, no.
And we'll just,
Unfortunately,
so again, Monkey Bot does teach you bad habits in a way, but you just have to play your strongest play.
Wow.
Wow, okay, it wasn't that crazy.
I got so monkey botted. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. Maybe I'll get monkey botted again. I got monkey botted twice!
I mean, you are playing the weakest play you have, so
I am.
It's like super risky. Well, he's got range now as well, I think, off that. That's really bad.
Oh.
Really, really bad.
I've forgotten everything about this character. Oh, let's...
Yeah, well, when you're at range, we'll read the mouse over the tooltip and it will at least tell you most of the things you want to know.
When your ranged moves are blocked, or when your normal moves are blocked, set combat to range. This is too confusing.
Yeah, this is not a good matchup to practice because you have to remember how Balbas Beta works to understand how to play against it.
Did I manage to understand it when I played this character?
You didn't really get much range. I remember for some reason every game you played with BBB, you even won some games, but you never really got this whole ranged game going very often. Because it involves having to land that slowish throw. Again, it's always matchup dependent. That's the thing in Yomi. It's like characters you can view them in a vacuum, but actually what matters is how they play against someone else. So you have to try and outspeed. So anything slower, that's very, very risky right now, because everything he does goes to 1.
Everything.
So that would have been great when he wasn't at long range, right? But doing that when he's at long range is super, super risky.
That was the last bullet point, and I didn't look at the last one.
Yeah, it's basically you either block if you've got nothing better to do, as per usual, right? But yeah, you can't hit him until you get back to normal. No. Dodges are useful because if he does, I was going to say, dodges are quite a common thing.
Yeah.
To do. But he stays at long range if you both block. That's right. So yeah, dodges and very fast attacks are generally the ways to get out of range. I don't
want to lose my dodge. Yeah.
Yes, Andrew Moore's
pointing out. I've already given up on this game. I'm not even paying attention. Actually, let's do it again. Fuck this. Anybody but not that one, please. Okay.
Oh gosh, alright, fine.
I don't have the patience to try and figure out that range stuff right now. Hey, I started out with 2 aces. Okay, I feel a bit better now. I feel like I haven't got a really stupid fucking hand where I can't do anything interesting.
Oh no, that was a very good hand with him, honestly.
It was terrible. I just had 2 5s and 2 6s.
No, you had a 2. You had like loads of good combo starter stuff.
Shit.
It's
I hated it. Nah.
Well, the thing is, you're not bearing in mind is shenanigans, right? So remember, every time you hit with something, you're going to draw another card for free. You've always got to remember that.
I'm not going to be able to hit with anything. I've got to be able to hit.
You've got an 8th throw. You've got an 8th throw, which outspeeds 2 of them. No,
I mean in the last game.
Yeah, but well, when you're at long range, yeah, but you could have hit him lots before you got to long range, and then yeah. Anyway, don't worry about the last game. We'll concentrate on this game. So yeah, I mean, I'd be thinking block throw here personally, but obviously it's monkey bot, so it's unpredictable.
We'll try it.
But if you land the throw, you can get into. You can either get a good card off shenanigans.
See, I've never liked your block strategy. Now that it hasn't worked, I'm gonna say I never liked it. If it worked, I would have been like, that's fucking great.
I said either block or throw. I mean, like, throw was legit as well.
Go block throw.
Yeah, but I didn't say which one I'd do. I was just about to explain that I think the throw is probably really good there, but yeah, because you've got a big combo off it already.
I don't know what he's gonna.
Super good.
I can't Yomi. I'm so sad.
You can't Yomi Monkey Bot. Monkey Bot doesn't understand. Monkey Bot does not have brain. Don't play. Okay.
Oh.
Early dodges are just crazy. I mean, it worked out, but yeah, disadvantage. By the way, you even get shenanigans off a dodge, which I think is BS and shouldn't happen.
So
you can play one of those shenanigans cards now if you want to.
I can link something.
No, well remember this is a dodge. You can only hit once.
Oh, okay.
So just hit with the most damage.
The king, shouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, why not? Like. And the free one, not one you've already got in hand, right? Because you're going to lose those 2 cards if you don't use them anyway.
Creator and Destroyer? Question mark?
So, yeah, no, it's asking you, if you had it in hand, now would be a time you could play it, because you hit with the can't combo move. Do you remember your 4? The problem is it has to ask you to not give away the fact you don't have a 4. Because if you're playing against a human
opponent... that Creator and Destroyer is the name of the 4 ability. Okay. Yeah, I can see why people can't follow this when they're like watching the stream sometimes, because I can't even follow it. What the... Yeah,
no, that's one of those triggers that's like, it has to ask you. It's annoying, that ability in the digital form, because in a real life game you'd be like, well, you just moved on to the next turn. but because it would be a tell immediately that you did or didn't have a 4 in your hand if the game suddenly stopped and your opponent was waiting, and you'd be like, what are they waiting for? Oh, they've got a 4. Do you know what I mean? Like,
instead it's a tell because I'm sat here confused, not pressing the next button, going, why is it asking me?
Yeah, well, at least you're not on a... This is why you don't play on a timer until you know what you're doing, because, like, yeah, it's one of those things playing ZANE you have to get used to. Is very often you'll get pop-ups saying, do you want to use Create and Destroyer, even though you don't have it. It's like, well, that's a good block.
Okay.
Drawing. I mean, you've got tons of cards now. You've now got a pretty fast throw. I know you weren't seeming to go pull the trigger on your 8th throw, but you might want to pull the trigger on your 5th throw at some point, because you've got throw into double ace combo available.
Yeah, but why would I
use
my aces when I...
Cause damage.
No,
it's like,
I can
it's
do
scary.
50 damage.
Are you trying to build up for maximum anarchy already? Alright. I mean, that's the different strategy. I don't normally play that strategy with him.
I was about to say yay, and then I realised attack wins.
Oh, you've thrown it. Yeah, Yomi bot will attack a lot more than most people will, because again, it's so random. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, wow.
Oh no.
Lum combos, baby.
It's rolling the dice.
And he got a corrupt. He got the worst possible one. That was a drastic failure. You don't know how, like, so Lum was normally, if you were Lum in that situation, you're thinking, well, I'm going to at least get back both my face cards. No, you're not even going to get back your face cards, and you're going to take 1 damage. That Joker flip is awful. That's the one thing you don't want, and obviously it's the least likely thing to happen. Because he played double Jack into 1 combo, which was an insane combo anyway. He should have just done Jack. He should have started with a Jack. That was just really dumb. Yomi bot playing random cards as usual. Got away with it. Yeah, always your 2s and your throws are always good starters for things because they're quite quick. Not super quick, but Yomi bot's rubbish. So there we go.
So 5 is a linker.
Shenanigans. So you can always put the throw in. That's the thing. So, but think about what. So again, look ahead of what combo do you want to do.
So that would be 3 points, and then.
You could go into the. You've got if you want to put the Anarch Crusher on the end for a knockdown. So you could do another throw. You could use your slow throw like one of your 10s, but you might want to keep your 10s because that's power up fodder as well. Your 8s are also power up fodder. You've already got for the 50, by the way.
But I'm gonna get. Does this 4 and 5 go to the bottom of the deck, or do I pull them next?
Sorry.
This 4 and 5. Do they go to?
No, they go to discard.
They don't. What?
They're gone.
No.
They're gone.
No. How dare you?
That's the downside of shenanigans. If you shenanigans flip a Joker or something, it's like there's your Joker gone.
Unless
like,
you use.
Oh, you could have. Okay.
I could have what?
Couldn't you done another one?
So my.
You could have done throw. Oh no, there's nothing of combo points. Sorry, your throw takes 2 combo points. I'm a moron. I thought it was only 1 for some reason.
That's fine.
So yeah, do you want to create and destroy even though you haven't got it?
Meaty attack would have won. Remember that ZANE is strong on knockdown.
Also, by the way, if you want to power up, you have got 4 aces available already. Because you can chuck 3 8s for 2 aces.
Yeah. You
don't have to do it now. You can just keep them in hand ready for when you want to do that. Just saying.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's scare Monkey Bot.
But what are you going to play if you do this?
Well, probably a king.
Okay.
Or whatever we pull from the top deck, but probably the king. Yeah. Yeah,
Andrew's saying running out of your deck out of cards is very, very rare. Have seen it, but it's incredibly rare.
Okay.
So there's no point playing a gold burst, by the way, because you could only draw aces and you've already got all of them in your hand.
So he's going to expect me to attack if he were a real person. Because he's not.
He doesn't know what you're doing. He's got no clue.
Well, a real person would be like, okay, ZANE's got meaty normals. They're going to do a normal attack, right?
So he might try and play one of his fastest attacks. So you might want to play Maximum Anarchy because it's even faster than all of his fastest attacks. And he can't dodge it at the moment as well.
True.
So it's not a crazy time, honestly, to play Maximum Anarchy.
It's a very good time.
But you'll be super, super sad if he blocks.
But the chances of him blocking are reduced. Even though he probably thinks I will do a meaty attack.
But this is MonkeyBot, so MonkeyBot doesn't know anything. So all this theorizing is invalid. But yeah, against a normal player, Maximum Anarchy would be very good play right now, probably. Against Yomi bot, it might or might not be, yeah, unfortunately. Bye-bye! And that's why playing for Maximum Anarchy is high risk, high reward, and that's kind of how ZANE is in general. But, wow, I forgot he had 5 points of chip. That's insane. Yeah, he can set up, that's one of the dick things about ZANE, right? He can set up crazy checkmate situations because of Maximum Anarchy being speed 0 and 5 points of chip on it. What are you doing?
I was throwing him, but he attacked.
Oh, okay. You might want a Joker here.
Yeah.
Because he can combo a lot off a Jack.
He didn't combo a lot. What? That's so unfair.
But as long as he combos one thing, no, that's still useful because you wasted his card potentially.
Some life.
Although he's going to get to roll the dice. Yeah. Depends what he rolls. That's another terrible roll for him. Yeah, he gained 4 life, but you lost his Jack and his Queen.
What's he doing now?
What the hell, Yomi bot is going to Poker Flourish to do a what?
Poker Flourish straight. Puts a card in its hand from a Poker Flourish straight. Okay.
Oh, okay. So he's probably got a Joker, but this is Monkey Bot, so God knows what Monkey Bot does with.
So it doesn't tell you what it is. It's
he pulled a card.
Thing.
No, you didn't see. You didn't see. No. If it's a human, you always expect them to have pulled a Joker.
But the Joker's still in there, so.
Well, there's one other though.
I thought he'd only used one. Did he use 2?
No, he's used 1. I was saying, but no. What I'm saying is when you Poker Flourish to pull a card from your deck.
Oh, from your deck, not the discard. Sorry, I was thinking.
No, yeah, he Poker Flourish to pull any card he wanted from his deck. Which, if it's a human, it's like, well, what would you do? Like, what's the most valuable card? Probably a Joker. So that's probably what you went for.
You and your stupid.
You shouldn't really. I don't like that play at all. You're going for a dodge.
Yeah.
Good. So again, you're going to get some free shenanigans.
Okay.
You don't have to use them. So if you want a crash bomb from your hand, you could play it now, or you could just land a throw.
Yeah, I was thinking about dodging into.
9 damage is still pretty sweet though. Like it's only 1 less point of damage. You don't get the knockdown, but I mean.
But the knockdown's nice. But then again, what am I going to do with the knockdown? Well, I've got the 2, haven't I?
Well, you could then play your 9 that you've got in hand on the next turn, and don't forget it goes to speed 1.
True.
Because of meaty attacks. If that's, I think, how meaty attacks works. I've forgotten. I know so little about ZANE.
Well, let's try it, even though it's probably going to fail against Monkey Bot.
Yeah, so that's a real close one. Do you want to play the 9 or do you want to play the 10?
Yeah.
The king, rather.
What is 4 spears?
So now I play the 9 because it's a lot of damage for 1 speed. Yeah. Because normally it's speed 9.3 and you're dropping it down to speed 1 is pretty incredible boost, right? And it's an odd number. Maybe he'll block the wrong way. And yes,
get another...
meaty normals.
And the Queen.
Get wrecked. Actually. Get wrecked, son. And you draw. See, this is what is insane, right? So you hit with a normal, right? So you draw a card for hitting with the normal. Yeah. Then you get a shenanigans on top of that. So you're just rolling in cards before you know it. If you play that, though, you won't be able to continue your combos. So this is another tricky decision. Why
won't I be able to continue it?
Because it's an ender. No, it's a linker. I'm talking balls. Sorry, I couldn't read it on screen on the stream. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
I misread it. I thought it was a jack.
We're playing a strategy game. My friend is teaching me how to play the strategy game. It's based on like fighting games. And there is a fighting game as well, called Fantasy Strike. But this is Yomi, and I don't know why I'm making. Yeah, it's a card game with like fighting game figures, but each character has their own deck and their own strategy, and then you play against other people who pick their favorite character with their favorite strategy. And yes, some of it gets a bit complicated to learn. So I can now.
So yeah, you could then, because your throws are all linkers, you could do 2 more combo points. You could do oh no, throws are 2 points though.
2 points. And they don't knock
So you
down.
could put in a throw, or you could put the Anak Crusher now.
I feel like,
or you could do 7 Anak Crusher.
The 7 is
damage.
You mean 7 attack? I see. Then, the other side of 7. Yeah, and then.
Yeah, you could do 7 attack and then Anak Crusher. That's the most damage you can get.
Yeah.
But it does cost you a lot of cards to do this, but you don't care.
It's fine.
You like burning all your cards.
Because I can do the 2 attack.
I mean, it's a lot of damage. Yeah. Look at this, Blumminack, 32 damage. That's why Zane's bonkers, like, because you've got a 7/9. It's like just so much damage. He needs like a point of damage shaving off everything. Like, to be fair, he's so busted.
Yeah.
I hate him. He's one of the reasons I don't enjoy high level Yomi, because like the meta game revolving around characters I don't like is like really frustrating for me. And it's like Zane, Trock, Geiger.
It's just really slow, isn't he?
Like Geiger.
He can only beat me with a queen or an ace.
He's used a lot of his queens. I don't think he has many queens.
I think he's taken them out. Very hard. He's only used one. He might have rescued one from the deck.
But Monkeybot also doesn't understand that, so it's random pull of his 7 cards. But yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one for Lum, because again, he doesn't have that much that can outspeed your Zit 1.0 speed. Characters that have got lots of stuff that can do better than 1 speed aren't as vulnerable to this.
So I could do my 6 because it's slower than the 2 by default, and having it reduced to 1 is cool. Or I could do a dodge.
That is very cool.
They might attack with a queen or ace here.
Yeah. I mean, everything is available right now. Yeah. Honestly, everything on your hand is going to potentially work.
Go for king, which would also knock him down. Can't be interrupted. If it's hit by a faster attack, the opponent can't combo on me. That is kind of safe, isn't it? But if it's blocked, I take 5 damage.
It's kind of safe. I personally would play the 6.
You would?
That's just
See, I was thinking dodge.
No, because it's Yomi bot. It's Monkey bot.
Well,
the point is, right, dodge will beat... What will dodge beat that the 6 won't? The only things, as you said, he has that will beat your 6 is queen or his ace. Double ace.
Scared of,
sorry, single. Yeah, but Monkeybot doesn't know any of that.
Yeah, but Monkeybot's very aggressive.
Monkeybot's playing a random card.
Well, they're sort of aggressive. It's not entirely random.
It is entirely random.
I think I might go king because it covers both our scenarios.
Okay.
And then...
But I'd say if they block, it's even worse. Whereas if they block the 6, it's not terrible.
Yeah. Oh.
But luckily,
we smacked them.
Either of us would have been right.
Yeah.
But Dodge would have lost, so that was the thing. Dodge was actually more risky, weirdly, in my opinion, than playing the 6 in that case.
Andrews worked as well. Very nicely, in fact, because he's on his ass again. I just love the way there's no separate. I can never get over the fact that there's no separate graphic for when they're knocked over. And they're just like. No.
Well, honestly, all the little graphics that got added, like they didn't have any of that originally. Like it was kind of just more like a card game interface, if you know what I mean. And I was sort of saying, oh, it'd be really cool if they added in some graphics for like the moves hitting and showing it a bit visually like a fighting game, and they did it. I was like, that's awesome. So
why would he even attack me? It's Monkeybot.
Monkeybot doesn't know. Monkeybot doesn't know he's on 9 health. Monkeybot doesn't know. Monkey just plays random.
Of course I've seen Quint's graphics, Andrew. I love Quint's. I don't love Quint's personality. Unfortunately, he needs a personality transfer.
You want to make sure you finish him off here because you've got easy enough damage to kill.
So
rather.
I can use...
How would you like to KO? You've got 3. You need 3 more damage. How would you like to do it?
Man. There's so many ways. Maybe with the 10th row that I failed with immediately before. That being said, it's much ruder to shoulder ram someone. Let's shoulder ram him. Let's just shoulder barge him to death. And then just punch him in the face as an extra insult. Why not? He has the stomp that is cut off. Oh.
Yeah, the podium thing.
Yeah, the little leg.
Right, so I'm not watching your stream anymore, apart from the chat.
I've got an inscribed card pack.
Yeah. Are you going to do that now?
May as well.
Okay, I'll watch then. Actually, I'm gonna go for 2 minutes. I'll be back in a sec while you do your pack. And tell me if you get anything good.
Okay. See, I got to do that during the 3 stream blips that didn't have. Oh look, the sun decided to come out after it was going in, and now the lighting is too light again. I just love it when this stuff happens. Where is my camera? Here you are. One day, I'll be a billionaire and I'll have a camera that's good enough to auto-adjust while not breaking the green screen. Cancel. Because when this auto adjusts, it auto adjusts all of the settings, and I only want the white, the exposure to auto adjust, and not the white balance or anything else. That is the goal. Yeah, I'm still a bit bright, but I think it's going to get darker again soon. So, Yomi one. It's Midori. That is another one of those card arts where it's like, oh no. Oh, I see, it's his butt. I thought it was facing forwards. Hi, you didn't miss anything. I was just adjusting my camera.
Hello.
I was just saying, this card art was very confusing, but it's just confusing. It's not... Well, I mean, his head is kind of in the wrong place.
It's very stylized.
But yeah, at least there are some movement lines on this. Not maybe enough, but yeah. That one's not the best. Oh, ZANE. Ooh, a special Joker. Well, not a special Joker, but a Rook Joker.
Inscribed Joker.
One of the more intense card arts. That's quite nice. But no shinies.
Crystal, yes. And if you don't get a shiny, it's like, what's the point?
No.
That's the trouble. That's, yeah.
But there's no...
If they don't,
at least they don't make you buy them. So that's nice.
No, it's kind of all point. It's just a shame. It's like, if they'd done it maybe some different way, but it's like, it's so kind of minor that it doesn't even make you want to pay for it, so it doesn't milk you of any money. I was on random, by the way, so...
Okay, then
let's go.
You get this guy who annoys me in every area.
Yeah, I know. You always hate it when I get him, so I'm really sorry about that. But what can I do? What can I do, hey? How do I play Yomi again?
I don't know.
It's against you, so any strategy has to be forgotten. Well, you like to play random, so I'm like,
it's not
okay.
random. I have a thought process. It's so insulting.
I have to think, what would ZANE do, and then what would Holly Dragon do? It's like, and they're quite often two different things. It's like, yeah, let's just do that. That's the best play, easily, obviously the best play.
Yeah.
Pile bunker, it worked. I never get them working. I'm so happy. Right, I'm going to quit the game now. That's game one already, essentially, as far as I'm concerned.
What's better than making your friends that happy? Not a lot.
Pile bunker! That's fair. I'm very happy about that. Pile bunker on turn one is hilarious. It actually isn't that silly, because a lot of people do like to throw early.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's that super high risk, high reward play, and it's like, yeah, it's so hard to land it. Normally you have to dodge to hit it, you know what I mean? But playing it raw, as they say, is like a little bit mental. Oh, I've got the Yomis going here. I'm sorry, Holly Dragon.
I thought I was Yomiing you, but you Yomied me instead.
Yeah, the thing is, you didn't know I had that. I had an ace, just raw as it were.
Well, I didn't even know, because I can't remember this character that you have, even though I just looked at this, the ace dodge thing.
Yeah, the ace dodge thing is what really frustrates you, I think, about him.
I don't know.
I get it back.
I just have an association with him being very annoying in Fantasy Strike, I think, and it just carries over as well. Why isn't...
Well, he's not bad in this. I think he's upper tier, maybe, but he's obviously quite often top tier in Fantasy Strike still gets balance patches, things like that, so it's not a static, you know. It's like Yomi's like done. It's like, well, what are you gonna do?
Wait, did you get that back?
Yeah, he keeps his ace dodge. He's a special dodge. It's the Ghost Riposte is crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that damn ghost! They haven't bothered drawing the ghost in this like they have her in Fantasy Strike, irritating the shit out of you constantly. Like, you can't do anything in Fantasy Strike because it's just that ghost is grabbing onto you. Oh, there she is again.
Well, she whiffed and you dodged her.
Yeah, she forgot to go to poltergeist mode. Beautiful.
Ugh. Oh, disaster.
Yeah.
It was going so well.
Yeah.
Yep, I thought so.
I mean, it was the obvious choice.
Certainly was. Would you like to create a destroyer? No, you wouldn't.
Nah. Okay.
Actually, I think this matchup might be really bad for me. Because I can't use my like when I'm knocked down, it's super bad because obviously one of my best plays is my dodge.
Yeah.
And I can't use it because I'm knocked down. So it's like, oh, that's sad times. I mean, it's up there by being really good. It's more than just solid, to be honest. It's just his jump A is ridiculous, Andrew Mirror. Like, it's so hard to anti-air that attack. Like, even characters with really good anti-airs lose to it, and that's the major reason. It doesn't look like much, and people say, oh, I agree with you, he's just solid all round. But it's actually, there are things he has that are really good, that are, like, not very obvious, because they're not, like, special moves and things. Sorry, just having a Fantasy Strike discussion on the side.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to Yomi you. I think I managed it.
You did Yomi me. How dare you?
I was just going, what can I do apart from attack? What can I do apart from attack? Okay.
Oh, you can just throw, throwing someone who's knocked down is risky because they but it's probably less risky for ZANE because, like... Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's how I use my aces with him most of the time, is throw into 2 aces. It's so much damage off a throw.
Yeah.
Like, it's horrible to get hit by that.
And Grey doesn't get massive difference of cards, it seems, in this game.
Yeah, because you don't need to have a lot of cards in hand.
He doesn't have any of the like massive combo looking things. Like, he doesn't have, you know, the need for, like, 3 jacks and 4 aces and... Why are you pointing at me? It's rude. If the opponent reveals a dodge, you gain 12 life. Rude. You never expect me to block.
No, I don't. How dare you?
That's what happens when you get a reputation for playing randomly. You can use it to your advantage later on.
It's true, actually, yeah. Like, it does work. It's like... Yeah. Game's pretty close, though. Both took a chunk of damage, both on about the same hands. Like, very similar. That's terrible. That's not similar anymore.
Well, I mean, it's balancing out the first 2 turns of the game. Right, so I get to do a full on...
No, that's very bad. I can assure you, that's way worse than it looks.
Bombly here.
It's like, I could have got other buttons. I could have got other things thrown. That would have been not too bad. But you threw my ace, which is very bad. Very sad.
That. And then... Oh, I thought I could do some more.
Yeah. You probably could have put another... You only used 3 combo points, but...
Well, I tried to use another
maybe you had
one,
nothing
but...
else?
No, I had another one. And it didn't let me.
If you had any normal attack, you should have been able to plot it on there. But throws, you can't. It depends on the combo points, because you've used 3.
I had an ender.
Oh, no, you've used 4 combo points. No, it's because you started with throw.
Oh, I started with the throw, sorry.
Yeah, that was 2 combo points, that's 4. Yeah, so he doesn't get mega long combos
I
that just do a
points.
shit ton of damage.
Don't worry.
Is the problem. Look at that, I've barely been hit and I'm nearly dead. I'm nearly KO'd already. It's like, what the heck?
I'm ready to come at you with my 4 aces. I totally am.
Yeah,
Did you just get your ace
totally
back?
4 aces.
Did you just get your ace back? Oh, for God's sake.
I powered up for an ace, yeah.
I thought I wouldn't notice as well.
No, I thought you would notice. It's pretty obvious.
I usually don't.
I know.
Oh. Damn. Actually. There's a thought. Haha!
Random pile bunker.
Aha!
Oh well. Did a big chunk of chip though. It's one of the more significant chunks you can do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now what? I could do that. Or I could do that. Or I'll take that risk instead. Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, I went for a big risk. It did not pay off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, no.
There go your kings. There goes your one of your aces. There's probably loads in the deck. And just standard. It's not that good, is it?
No, it's pretty rubbish, to be honest. Notice I've had no throws the entire game.
Yeah. You might actually have gotten a better hand out of that.
What an insane hand. Like, seriously, look how many cards I've had. 0 throws. Yeah. It's like off 10, 16 cards or something crazy. No throws.
Yeah.
Which is why, if you thought I was playing weird, that was why. It's like, well, I haven't got much I can do here. Like,
consider power upping. I was going to, actually. That was my next thing that I was considering doing. Nice.
Oh my lord.
I just wanted to do the king move first. Yeah. Yeah. Boing. Okay. Nice. Oh. Bonk.
Getting all the Yomis now.
Yeah.
But it's because you're playing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could have beat me that turn, though. I'm not sure that was a good play, but still.
Don't know. It's that, but then there's.
Yeah, one of the things that makes Zane's throws are deceptively fast as well.
Yeah.
Like, you're really scared of them because he's got the 5, the 7, and the 8 outspeed most characters. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Like,
yeah.
It's like, Graves only got like one of Graves' throws will only beat 3 of his. Like, whereas 2 of his will still beat Graves' best throw. Like, it's like he's just stupid. It's just so stupid character. I'm angry now.
Are you indeed?
I don't like Zane. He's a jerk. Just, yeah. Mechanically, I don't like him. And he's a bit of a knob, I think, in general. Anarchists are generally a bit stupid.
Yeah, they take it a bit too far.
I agree with many of your anti, mainstream principles. Well, okay, it's all turned around now.
No, it isn't.
That landed that spectral pull. I'm just gonna take it. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Trying to Yomi you. I Yomi'd you. I did a Yomi.
But it's okay.
It's okay, is it?
Gonna have to do some maths here.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, didn't go for the aces. Alright, that's what I was hoping. You'd have got me onto 1 hit point if you'd gone for the aces.
I've knocked you on your ass.
I survive on 9 because I thought maybe my face down would make you not want to use your aces even if it didn't make you do anything else. Oh, you bellend.
You had all those throws. Oh, I wasn't happy giving you those throws. Bye. Okay.
I also hate Create and Destroy. It's like so dumb. It's like, does it? You can't, like, it's so hard to make a clever play with it. It's just like, oh, for goodness sake, It's like as Andrew said, it does depend on the matchup. Sometimes it's really good, but like
I don't think it's been
a lot of the time you just like
worth it in this game.
This is
it's just silly. Attack, block, throw, dodge. Dun dun dun. Interesting.
Did it anyway. So that's interesting. Oh no, you did the maths.
Did some maths.
You did some maths.
Interesting.
The other problem is you just created and destroyed me. So suddenly my hand is like, what did I pull?
Doesn't matter.
Is am I KO'd anyway? I was going to say.
I don't think I could have KO'd you with the aces.
You could have done. You have got 2 aces in hand.
Yeah, but
haven't you?
I don't think I could have KO'd you. I don't think I did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was 2 + 19, 21. Exactly a KO if you pulled. So once again, my amazing face down skills have survived. Plus pulling off the gain life thing. But that's why that gain life thing's a bit rubbish, because like it doesn't really help you like very much. Yeah, Andrew's confirming my maths is correct.
But I didn't know for sure, and it just wasn't worth the risk.
Yeah. I think you're gonna. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna dodge. Why would you joker there? I've talked about this so many times.
Because I like upsetting you. Look, my psychological warfare's working.
It's not working. It doesn't work. That's the problem. I see. Your psychological warfare has failed.
Hmm.
I mean, I didn't block it, but...
True. You didn't block it. Right, well... What is it you're going to try and do to me? Oh, you are going to attack. Okay.
You can't block that, yeah.
It's fine though, I've got so much health, I'm just like, whatever. Just sure takes them off.
You managed to create less cards than me as well, constantly.
It's true. Playing the long game.
Ah! Rats.
It was going to come eventually. I just had too much health to like I could basically just piss around. Because you don't have one of those mega moves, do you?
Well, if I could have powered up in a minute. I was going to power up next turn, but I thought account point.
What's the biggest amount you can do in one as the grey though? I mean, with one move, not in
probably
combo.
Close to 30.
Yeah.
I can throw into Final Arbiter for 28. So yeah, you probably can't do you in one turn. I probably could do 5/6 Final Arbiter for 31.
But I've only just got down to this amount of health. Like.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't really...
actually, you could queen into double ace for 14 plus, so it's 34. So there was a way to potentially do you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew was pointing out the 4 hit points left was meaning Chip was a good play. But you outsped my 7 on either side with a lot of stuff. It was a very risky play for me, actually, when I think about it. But I got so excited because it was my first 7 I'd drawn all game. I was like, yeah, I got my best card, better play it. And it's like, actually, it's not a very good play right now. But yeah, no, I don't know what I'm doing with De Grey. That's the funny thing. I got a card pack, though, so yay.
Oh, wow, well done.
Awesome. Would you like a rematch, or I've probably got time for one more game?
Let's go.
If you want same character or random?
You can play whoever you want. I've got the same.
I'll play random because I feel like I'll play better in the second game because I'll remember how to play De Grey.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Unfortunately for you, Grave is
your favourite.
Sorry.
Yeah, your favourite.
Well, And he's not my best, but he's someone I actually understand.
Yeah.
So it's like I always at least know what I'm doing, and I've played most matchups with him, so it's like I've got some sense of what I should do against most of the characters. But not ZANE actually, because ZANE's just like, WTF, what's going on? This is stupid. Like the entire game, it's like that against ZANE.
Aha.
Oh well. Blocked with you 4, eh?
Yeah.
Not so loving it. At least I get a card back.
Now that you know I have a 4, I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
Okay. Right.
Shisu!
I was gonna block again, but I was like, nah.
Well, that doesn't work. That beats blocks as well, essentially,
okay.
because you don't. That's the thing about Lightning Cloud.
No regrets.
It's got lightning trap nonsense, so sometimes it's better to get hit by it than block it. Weirdly.
Yeah, so you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Got the yummies.
You've got the yummies. I had them for the last part of the last game.
Yeah, the usual problem with Grave though is that, well, I actually got one of my faster throws, which was nice as well. So.
Yeah.
The other problem with Grave is, of course, that like he just can't do that much off a throw. The most he can do is like 19, I think. No, 21 if he's got the perfect stuff. But it's like, yeah, it's one of the big. Grave is not top tier. Like he's mid tier for a reason, and like one of the reasons is you can never make his throw scary. That was smart.
Why did you go for such a slow attack? Oh,
because
you
number. Can't block it. It's an odd number, yeah.
But I remember
That's
that.
why. Oh, flipped a Joker. Sad times.
So I can't use it.
Joker is gone, yeah. That's the problem. Shenanigans can sometimes flip a card that you really didn't want to flip.
So it's a normal combo, right?
Yes, you've used one combo point and you can combo into a linker or, well, basically only linkers, because he can't do straights, so you could normally combo into a 3, but there isn't one, so... In fact, it still says it on the card, though. It says you can combos into a 3.
I can't combo into a 3.
Oh, no, he does have a 3. I'm lying. So, no, 3 is the one that ends the straight. Oh, Slipstream, my goodness. Oh. But it's a real Joker!
I didn't even realise you put that down, to be honest. I was focusing so hard on my cards.
Like, as per most characters, right, if you hit with a 2, it's like generally all your best combos happen off that.
But this isn't something I'd noticed yet.
Oh, okay.
With the insides. I mean, you're not wrong, but I hadn't thought about it actively. Aha! Finally, I did a Yomi. Nice.
It's not that nice.
No?
You're losing the Crash Bomb.
Why am I losing it?
Because you can't play it in this combo. And therefore it's going in the bin.
Because it can't combo? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't realise that applied to this kind as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you flip Shenanigans, it's all kind of random. It's like, do you flip cards that are good in the combo, or do you flip cards that you can't use in the combo, like a Joker or a King? So you've had very bad Shenanigans flips so far. You've lost a Joker and a King to Shenanigans, which is very frustrating.
But that's, you know,
but
that's
on the other hand,
Shenanigans
you get to do
for
massive
you.
damage off any random hit. Like, any random hit becomes big damage. That's and possibly a knockdown, which is super good.
Don't give those details in the chat, Andrew. He looks at the chat.
I do see the chat, Andrew. Sorry.
Keep it vague.
Keep it vague. I'm afraid. Well, I don't have to read the chat if you don't want me to,
no,
but it generally was quite fun.
It's usually
so,
okay
yeah.
you reading it, because I can't always. Sometimes I'm thinking too hard and you spot people saying stuff like that. Essentially, I need to stream all the time with a second person on voice call who just reads chat and tells me. That would be amazing. Why do the job yourself of reading chat? Why isn't it drawing? Am I having a... Can you hear me?
I'm looking at your hand.
Why are you looking at my hand?
I'm doing Martial Mastery on you.
Oh.
I just played Martial Mastery.
Oh, I thought... Sorry.
You really don't like to pay attention to your opponent,
I don't.
do you?
I'm also reading chat. For once.
Don't read chat.
But...
Ignore them.
Oh. the incredibly valuable advice.
He's joking now.
Yeah.
He's just putting nonsense in the chat. I like it.
Oh
my god, he's landed! Teapots! Right, I'm gonna have a pot of tea now. I'm sorry. You know what that is. Teapots time.
Oh, I haven't had tea for ages.
I'm very pleased with my teapots. I know. Taking you to the tea shop. Gonna buy you lots of tasty tea.
No milk.
No milk.
I can't.
I mean, like with De Grey though, I landed my favourite move, so you know, pretty much game one. I don't care anymore.
I mean, you won anyway. I think. Let's face it.
Thought you might. That would have actually lost your 2 attack. That's terrifying. That your 2 attack's actually faster than my jack. But I lightning trapped you, so you don't draw a card.
Oh, I see.
That's how it works.
Wow.
That's why blocking it's really annoying because you only take 2 points.
I'm
3
gonna
points.
do the Holy Dragon special.
Oh my god, what is going on?
With the low hand.
Why would you? You can't even.
I can't.
you literally can't even.
I can't even. It's true, I can't.
I mean, I didn't want to play this now, but I mean, I have to, yeah. Oh!
You thought I was gonna do my aces. I wasn't gonna do my aces.
Dragonheart!
You thought?
Compared to the Dragonheart in Phantasy Strike, though, it's pretty. I mean, it looks great, but it's pretty unexciting
He
compared
lost
to
3
landing
aces,
as a real
but he didn't
Dragonheart.
lose his queen.
Sorry?
I said he did just lose 3 aces, but he didn't lose his queen.
Yeah. It's true. Actually,
All my
Teapots
times
is a
are
very
sad.
good move again.
Such sad times. I'm gonna get you now.
I do think Teapots is a strong play against ZANE, actually. Like, surprisingly
God damn
strong.
it!
I actually beat you on a speed throw. Oh my god. And I've got max damage off this
Just
throw,
kill
so I'm
me.
going to do it. Oh no, I haven't got max damage. But
End this misery.
Yeah, it's ended. That's the 21 throw, the dream throw scenario for Grave there. 7-6 Jack is the best throw. Right, and that was really quick, so maybe I can sneak in another game if you want
press
to.
play now.
Hey?
Quick, press play now.
I'll do a new character again. I'll do random again. Let's see what I get. Oh, Quincy boy.
It's the beautiful but terrible Quince.
Yes, he really does quite suck.
Let's punch him.
But at least I know what I'm doing with him, you know? Like, I'd rather get him than, like, Gwen or something, which I don't actually have a clue what I'm doing.
The Stomp! Of course, I can barely remember him. At the end of the time, if you don't damage him, you may reveal a face card. Oh yes, the twitchy turny stuff.
It's his pulpit!
You do get him... You do get him quite often, actually, when you do randoms, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's because it knows I like. I mean, I play him a lot. I've picked him on purpose quite often because he's a character I like, but he's generally not that good. So it's generally for like as a training character to play against. Yeah. It's completely opposite in Phantasy Strike, actually, isn't it? It's like you don't want to play against him when you're a new player.
They've nerfed him a lot. It's good enough that you like playing now, right? Or is it still?
It's borderline. it's still frustrating. Like, not Quince is actually not too bad, to be honest. It's still on. He's the problem, but
yeah.
I just haven't had time. Like, it's like, even though I have lots of time, it's just like I'm doing too many other things at the moment.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
The big problem I've had is that whole period of the game not getting patched for so long, and then it's really hard to get a lot of European players online in Phantasy Strike at the moment. Like, it seems it's very, very difficult.
European game culture in general, I don't know how much fighting game stuff there is comparatively.
Pretty big on some fighting games. It's just not, obviously, it's the scale of it is the problem. Like, we just don't have any... Yeah, this is always the fun with Quince. It's like, yeah, I can block and just sit here blocking it. It'll be great. And then you're like, oh, I actually have to do some damage at some point.
Yeah.
How do I do that? It's like, oh, I can't. I just have to get lucky. It's like,
well, you do your shenanigans.
Can we get lucky?
Your own shenanigans.
We can get lucky.
No.
Yes, Quincy baby.
I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you're not scared of his throw damage, I am sure. But, you know, the knockdown might be scary, so we'll have the knockdown.
I'm scared of him.
Have the knockdown. Have the knockdown. It's scary.
I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie.
A little bit scared, alright. I mean, yeah, but again, this is one of those things of, like, knowing what a character can do off a throw is, like, I find that a really important thing to know. Because it's like, how scared should I be of them throwing me, like, or not, if you know what I mean? Yeah. And Quince can never do that much damage off a throw. Obviously, there's like other trick, you know. There's the knockdown if they don't do things, blah blah blah. But yeah, so we'll do. What don't I want you to do? I don't want you doing an attack. That'd be terrible.
Would it now?
Quince is such an asshole.
He really is.
I kind of love him.
Yep.
I kind of love him in this game particularly. See, this is the thing of how much attention are you paying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think you're paying attention now, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, you were paying attention. Yeah, so I made an almost unwinnable situation for you there.
Yeah.
It isn't really, it just looks like it is. Because I'd shown you the queen and then put that on attack, like, it made it a nightmare for you to figure out what I was trying to do.
It wasn't a nightmare, but it gave me only one option.
Right, but also had the knockdown, so you were super incentivized to want to play attack.
Yes.
Honestly, it was a combination. I had a triple whammy then, because one, I had you knocked down, and I had a 3 in hand, which is the thing I want to hit you with, which you didn't know, but anyway, like, I wanted to hit you with the attack side of the 3, but then I'd shown you a queen, right?
Oh wait,
and then I had.
I've just realised it's changed Quince's graphic to the 3 graphic, but it hasn't done that for ZANE because it's a face card, presumably, and the graphics too fancy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't realise it did change the graphics based on the cards you played until now. So.
I think I'll slap you with some cheatrits.
Ugh.
Cheating
you can't
time.
say that word.
I mean, it is literally cheating. So, I mean, like, it's kind of cool, isn't it? The cheating is dirty.
You stop doing your stuff so I can do my stuff. Jeez.
I'm not. Oh, I only powered up for 1. Yeah, but my 1 ace is useful. 1 ace for ZANE is not useful.
That's what you think. That's not what I meant to do.
I love her. I like Andrew Mirror's reference there. And the chat's amazing. I'm going to use Patriot Mirror. And then I'm going to use 2 truths.
Second combat. Choose one and discard the other. Oh my god. I don't have a hand that can deal with bullshit. Not having 2 truths back. Fuck you.
Again, these are really bad because if I get a knockdown, right, and I've got 2 truths or Patriot or positive spin up. Yeah, no, honestly, I was like, actually, no, because the problem with Quince is, right, obviously it's landing that first hit, and once you get the hit rolling and you've got a big hand like I've got now, this is your absolute Quincy baby time, right? It's your time to shine. But it's super good against ZANE, I'm noticing, because of the fact that the knockdown is such a disadvantage for him, and you often get a knockdown with Quince that starts the thing rolling, yeah?
Yeah. I can't do much here, so I'm just...
No, I think you're screwed. Like, almost, yeah. Because look at that. Do you see what I did?
Yeah, no, there's nothing that you can't beat me with, almost. Oh, actually, I thought you would have more attacks.
Sorry?
I thought you would have more attacks. I thought you would have faster attacks in there, because that 3 is not fast.
Yeah, but I've played a dodge as well.
Yeah, but there's dodge on the other card. Why waste...
No, I used to hit you with Patriot Mirror, so I got to play 2 cards in combat. Right?
Yeah.
So I played a 3 attack, which you cannot block, and I played a dodge attack. So you lose to... I think that beats anything you can do. Do you get me? I don't think you can beat that unless you got a Joker. Sorry, Joker.
Oh, yeah,
even Joker, because I'll just play the dodge. No, I'll play the dodge. Yeah. If you play a Joker, I play the dodge.
No. Yeah.
If you play a fast attack, I play the dodge.
Anyway, I wasted my shittiest card. So.
If you play a throw, I play the attack. If you play, that's amazing for Quince. Quince is amazing, Holly Dragon. I take it all back.
Quince is amazing. I have been saying this.
No, he's amazing in this one crazy situation.
However, he's amazing against ZANE, who is the worst one, who kicks everybody's ass usually. So it's not.
Does kick everyone's ass. I mean.
So maybe having Quince in your back.
The bad news is though, right? Yeah, but here's the thing, right? I can't actually do that. Oh no, I can. I can put a tumbler on the end. I was like, I can't do much damage. Oh no, I can tumble. Tumble, 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 tumble. Let's have a tumble.
It's shown Righteous Seal at the top.
Righteous Tumbler. Bet you'd enjoy a bit of righteous tumbling with Quince, wouldn't you?
Not unless he had a personality transplant.
It was too easy.
It was too easy.
Positive spin, shiny card, unbeatable play. Unbeatable.
Well, I mean, yeah. So here
it is literally unbeatable as well. That's the nice thing about this one.
Diamonds is your face down combat card. You may draw. Wait. What did Jacks do again? Attack dodge.
I'm really scared you're going to pull a massive comeback any minute because Quince is quite. As much as he's good at getting on a crazy roll like this, he's also very bad at like when he gets on the backside, you know, when he's on the downside. Yeah, you played the safe play, and now I've got to choose: do I want to take my chip damage, or do I want to rotate? I'm going to rotate.
Why would you choose not to... Oh, I see.
Well, it's a choice. I can do 3 points of chip and do another positive spin, because if he only has to do damage to cause a positive spin, and chip damage counts, right? So that's the one serious option, but then you'll draw a card and keep your block. Or if I spin it in that situation, I draw a card back and you don't draw a card. So we kind of end up card even, but I end my positive spin run.
But don't I keep my block anyway?
Yeah, you keep your block either way, exactly. But I decided, based on what was in my hand, that was a better play. Right? It might not have been, but in fact, I'll tell you now, what I drew off that spin made me wish I hadn't done the spin, but you know, I couldn't know what I was going to draw, so
I don't think that's going to help me work anything out.
It made sense at the time I did it, but it doesn't make sense anymore. Poor Quince. Doesn't make sense. But that's very bad. The random crash bomb does a ton of damage to me, but also damage to you, and you get knocked down again.
So it doesn't do a ton of damage to you. It does the first damage you've taken.
It is, yeah, but that's still damage.
That's the first damage you've taken. This is how badly this is going.
It's going badly. I'm not
very badly.
Quince is on it. I think like a big part of it is when I get a random into a character, I actually know how to play. Yeah. It's like I do know how to play Quince. I do think I'm quite good with him, as I played him a heck of a lot.
I don't know why I did that.
Quince and Quince nights.
I have no idea why I did that. Whoops.
Just my special night is the Quince with cheese and wine night.
I've never tried Quince, alas.
I know, you've still not got sent me your physical address.
I don't know why I did that, but it worked.
It worked?
You didn't ask me to send you my physical address.
I did.
Did you?
Quite a few, twice now, but I thought maybe you didn't want me to.
No, so I just completely forgot apparently.
Oh, it's alright. It's one of those things where, you know, when you kind of ask someone the same thing a couple of times, you're like, maybe they don't want to answer, I won't be rude.
Yeah. No, I just totally forgot, sorry.
Oh, the Quinfinite has ended. Oh, excuse me. Not happy about that. Oh no!
Oh, two aces, king, queen, jack, joker. Oh, I'm glad I did that one.
Absolute knobhead.
We got it to work, Andrew. We got it to work. Oh, and those throws, they're quite fast. Oh.
We're not friends anymore.
Oh, I better not send you my address then. You're just going to send me some hate mail.
I'm going to send you cat poo.
Oh no, not cat poos. You've got to get cats first. You can find some in the neighbourhood. This will be hilarious.
I mean, every quince hand is good, though. That's the good news. Oh my goodness, what is going on? So you've got an ace and 2 other cards?
Yeah. Well, 3 technically, because, you know, I'm about to draw. So you do that. Okay, cool.
2 truths! That's the nice thing. I can get stuff back quite quickly with my 2 truths.
But not from the bottom of the deck. You can't get them back from there.
Well, yeah, but I get to shuffle the deck now, so they're no longer on the bottom.
That's annoying. Oh, you're still...
I'm picking my piles. I'm picking my piles.
You've got piles, have you?
Yeah. Oof, this is hard to split evenly.
It's hard to...
All so good.
Choose.
Okay.
Can I look at them without... Yeah, picking.
Yeah, you can right mouse on cards always. Got that fun Saturday thing where it's like, I'm going out in like 5.5 hours. I'm gonna start getting ready.
I can't remember what that feels like, even before stuff. I just, yeah. No. Do that. It's interesting. There's a fabric pattern on the back of the. It's a little bit too textured almost on the back of the ZANE cards.
Oh yeah.
It's almost too real.
Almost too much.
Yeah.
Well, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Yeah. Even Stevens. That's a hell of a...
Now here's the classic quince problem. You've played well to this point. You've got 12 cards in hand. Can you actually do any damage? What do you play? What do you play in this situation?
I don't have many choices, Remy.
I'm going to go for this. It's super risky, but if it pays off, it's big. Yeah, that's gouge.
The chances of me even having a...
Well, I thought you'd want to block, but you actually dodged, didn't you?
Didn't want to have to do that.
I don't think you've got a joker. I'm going for damage. Yeah.
It was a good bluff, because why would I... why would I burn when my hand's so... Unfortunately, you're wise to my ways. Far too wise to my ways.
Positive spin.
Ugh.
Gonna show you a righteous tumbler.
Ugh. I didn't even look at it this time.
Oh my god. You see, this is the thing. Honestly, that Create and Destroy has probably helped me now, because I pulled 3 2s. I'm like, I've got so much drawing potential now. It is bonkers. Yeah, I know.
Bloody quince. So we've discovered the ZANE beating matchup then.
I mean, I don't know if that is true.
I'm sure.
Oof,
yeah.
That's a crazy flip. Alright, yeah, okay, let's just stick with that. Those piles are great. You give me 2 kings, or do you want to give me a 3, a 10, and a jack?
A 3, a 10, and a jack. Those kings are too fast for my liking.
But it's funny because the 3 is such a good card now. Like, against ZANE, I'm like, holy crap, that 3. I have to land Patriot Mirror, to be honest, to really get it going, but, you know. Well, while we're doing it, I mean, we might as well get rude.
Very rude. So rude. I've tabbed out of the game to sort out my webcam again, because look, it's gone dark again now. A second ago, it went too light. Oh, it's gone too dark. Right. See, didn't even look. Didn't even look. I feel like I didn't even draw a card.
Oh, you get it right though, but I draw a ton of cards. That's the good news for you. The bad news is I draw a shit. I'm drawing 2 cards and then another card. In fact, you played that attack, but I thought, will you actually? But again, I'm near to beating you either way, so I suppose it makes sense. I've probably got too many cards now. If I'm gonna lose, I may as well draw a card while I'm losing combat, right? So
you're not gonna lose though. I've got such a short hand right now.
Yeah, I've got such a large hand.
Give me some of those. Ugh, aces. Ugh.
I mean, I have to. I'm going to bin the cards anyway, so it's like, do you want 5s or do you want an ace? It's like, okay, I'll have an ace, thanks.
Okay. The thinking happens. That's what happens when you've got 13 cards.
I know. I'm trying to work out what on earth you're going to do. Oh, I thought you might. I've got too many cards. Why so many cards?
I have a very simple life with not a lot of choice in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I'm actually going to bin one. Amazingly, I'm going to bin a card rather than power up right now.
Okay. Oh ho ho ho. Nice.
You're going to do it anyway. Nothing? Didn't say anything.
Gonna do what anyway?
Nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Something. I'm just being a knob. Ah, Yomi.
I've drawn a Joker as
So
part
crazy.
of my combo thing.
Yeah, it's terrible. Can't. You just bin your Joker. Goodbye, Joker. Sad times.
Yeah.
Nice to know you. You've been shenaniganed out of the deck. I mean, it's more likely to happen than not. That's the crazy. Well, it depends on. Oh, you did go for the damage.
I mean, the deck's quite large.
Well, he's down to 1 card. This 1 card play.
Yeah, your favourite thing.
Madness. Absolute madness, but okay. I mean, I've already. Yeah.
It's 1 card, you've already seen it. So, but I am going to draw. Ooh.
Ow, dear.
You were just trying to get rid of my 1
Definitely
card.
Definitely gonna slap you with a Patriot mirror.
As well, end my misery.
Cheating time.
Mind you, we're not that far off on score.
Sorry?
We're not that far off on HP, weirdly.
No, you're not. But 12 cards plays 1 is kind of like... You pretty much should win. I mean, Quince can struggle because he doesn't have any single good card, is the weird thing. Like,
tricks.
You could pull 1 card that beats, like, you know, the equivalent...
He's got...
Obviously, I'm having Patriot Mirror because I've got so many cards. It's stupid.
He's got tricks and he's got style. That's the problem.
He has got tricks and he has got style, and I'm gonna do. I mean, it's gotta have to be. I think.
Oh.
I think. Has to be. Oh, he didn't let me play my shiny card, but we play the attack.
I don't think there's anything I could do against that.
No, I think that's good because I don't think I can actually.
Well, I could have blocked.
Actually finish you off. Sadly, I didn't actually do any maths on this.
I suppose I could have blocked, but.
Yeah, but I've actually failed to do the maths and failed to actually KO you.
Oh.
Which is very sad. And I used my shiny, which was a disaster.
Yeah, I should have used up the card that you knew I had, though. So it's still a mistake from me.
Oh, I forgot what it is, to be fair.
I don't believe you.
No, I have, I promise you. But I get to positive spin again. Why did I waste my shiny Jack in a Patriot Mirror turn? That was terrible.
Don't know, why did you? Oh, you're just gonna screw me now with your 10 cards. It's all or nothing at this point, you're gonna kill me anyway.
I played a mistake. There was no point in me playing that card, but I got away with it.
Why did you?
I'd already shown you a jack on a positive spin, and then I played a dodge on a 3, and I was like, why the heck did I not play the jack dodge? There was no reason to play that 3 whatsoever. It was like I super yummied myself into some bizarre. It's because I got in my head that I had 4 3s at that point, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep.
I was thinking that you had the one where you had 2 cards, and I was dead anyway, so I didn't care what I put out. I was like, oh, I'm dead anyway.
No, I'd shown you. You got to look at the mouse over whether he's getting. He can never have both. He either chooses when he hits you. If he hits you with normally, he can only do positive spin. And if he hits you with Patriot Mirror, he can choose to either use the Patriot Mirror or use positive spin. And the only reason to not use Patriot Mirror is if you're low on cards, because it's pretty much always better, right? It's just it takes a lot of cards to use it well.
But you didn't
and
use.
Just to be rude, I'll finish you off with another Patriot Mirror. Okay. So that was a triple Patriot Mirror game.
Fine.
Disgusting.
Fine.
I've got to go. That's the terrible thing. I'm a bit late now.
Right.
I'm really sorry. But good games anyway.
Smack me in the face twice and leave, and then tell me that we're not friends anymore. Fine.
No, well, you absolutely battered one of my characters, so it was very well played, and I think you did some good stuff, honestly.
I think I was a bit rusty with it. I mean, he does feel very OP because I don't think I was playing that well, and I managed to survive far too long.
It's just like any random combat win you get can turn into a ton of damage. Yeah. Like even if you haven't built your hand very well, but going down to 1 card is still suicidal with almost every character, including